Hello, good morning everybody. It is 8:19 in the morning. I am here at work. Real quick business. I am doing a couple of shows, but this Saturday I will be doing Hardcore Fitness. That is in Lake Forest. That's Saturday the 25th. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Awesome show. Dean Del Rey is headlining, so that's going to be awesome. That's going to be at 23600 Rockfield Boulevard, Lake Forest, California, 92360. I'm also doing the Brea Improv. That's Sunday, June 9th at 7 p.m. Promo code Rivera, brea.improv.com. Should have read that way earlier. I am a moron. Today I want to talk about what is important. I've been looking at random news stories, and I realized that a lot of the things that we think are important actually aren't, especially national news, especially political news. I look at it all the time, and I'm thinking, why are people freaked out over politics, especially national politics? None of it affects you for the most part. Like, the vast majority of things that we hear or I see in the media has zero to do with me paying my rent that month or eating that day. Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Doesn't matter who's president, doesn't matter who's a senator, doesn't matter any of that. Most of that is very unimpactful. And I always wonder, why do people care so much? And I've noticed the people that are super into politics that aren't in politics are usually either unemployed or underemployed. And it always makes me wonder, no wonder you have time to care so much. You're not working, or you're not doing what you want in life. Makes sense. So I think the most important thing is striving to do something that actually affects your life. If you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, figure out a way out. Work on getting a raise. Work on getting that relationship that you want. Don't worry about all this other stuff that's completely not important. I remember people getting freaked out in LA about what's happening in other states, and I'm thinking, but you don't live in those states. You live here, and here we don't think like the people over there. So why do you even care about what's happening? You don't live there. It's like, well, if you don't like it, don't go there. Problem solved. I've figured out how to solve your problems. Just don't go where you don't agree with them. It's pretty basic. I don't know. I think people just overthink everything too much, and social media has this illusion that any of that stuff is going to affect you, that it's coming for you, but it's not. It isn't at all. You know what affects me? I was watching this thing today on the news. This homeless dude was throwing rocks at cars and buses in LA. And I take public transportation because I actually care about the environment. I'm kidding, I don't have a car. But I actually take public transportation, and I see crazy stuff all the time. And the policies that our government puts in place in this city keeps letting these crazy people come into this city and ruin it and set up tents everywhere. And I know people want to be like, but they're homeless and they have a tough life. Well, I was homeless as a child, and we had class. We cleaned up after ourselves and didn't get in people's way. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I work on this podcast where it's defense attorneys, and they usually make excuses for bad behavior because they're poor or they had a tough life. And I'm like, I had a tough life. And you know what I did? I work really hard to not be homeless and mess the city up. And I follow rules. I don't know. I don't know why people make excuses. I think people need to stop making excuses and just man up and do what you need to do to make it through. It's not easy, and I'm not saying it's fun. It's actually quite difficult, and a lot of times it's frustrating, especially when other people will just mess up the city by throwing trash on the ground in front of you and you get angry. But morally, it's a better way to live. Just do what is right, even if it doesn't get you the easy money or doing what's right, it's usually not easy. And it's actually not, a lot of times, not fun, but it is right. And I think you'll feel better when you go to sleep at night. So that's my point. Stop worrying about everybody else, because that doesn't make sense. They're not you. They aren't you. Just worry about you. It's pretty easy, pretty basic. Anyway, I'm going to start work, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Please come out to my show. I will be I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to be at Hardcore Fitness Studio. That's in Lake Forest. That's going to be at 8 p.m. And if you go to hardcorefitstudio.com, you can get tickets there. And on Sunday, June 9th, I'm going to be at the Brea Improv with the hilarious Eric Rivera, brea.improv.com. Please come out to that. And that's going to be at 7 p.m. That's on a Sunday. So I hope to see you there. If you use the promo code Rivera, you can get discounts on your tickets. So I hope to see everybody there, and have a wonderful day. Bye.